Yo, what's good people? So I got some rank 4 Red Skull gameplay here. This is mostly going to be Battlegrounds fights. Massive thank you to Big Law for sending this gameplay over. I do actually think that Red Skull is easily one of the better options in a tech class to take to rank 4, especially for Battlegrounds. He has that offensive value, that defensive value. He is a great dual use champion for Battlegrounds. What may surprise a lot of people is that Red Skull's health pool is actually pretty small. He is still really tanky because of all those armor up buffs he gains. But yeah, his health pool is pretty small. So taking him to rank 4, obviously that's going to fix that. That's going to give him a pretty good sized health pool. So he's going to be absurdly tanky as a rank 4 defender. And he's going to get a lot of nice benefits on attack from being at rank 4 as well. Of course, the shock damage on the special 2, burst damage on the special 1, all that is going to be increased. But what I think is really nice is just the power drain damage on block being increased as well. Because that part of Red Skull's damage is really underrated. A lot of damage can come from just blocking your opponent's attacks. And having that extra rank is going to increase that damage very nicely. It's a lot of chip damage, man, and you're going to see that in this Bullseye fight. This is the perfect fight to showcase the power drain utility and damage, because of course against Bullseye you're going to want to keep his power as low as possible. Fun fact about Red Skull though, when you block and deal that power drain damage, it's not actually power drain damage, it's just burst damage, because champions that are power drain immune, like Hulkling and Gallon, they actually still take damage when hitting Red Skull's block. But I'm just going to refer to it as power drain damage because it's easier. But as I was yapping, he was cooking this Bullseye fight, and that was a 43-second fight. He could have played it safer and relied on the power drain more and not baited any special attacks off Bullseye, but that would have made the fight much slower. Baiting out one special 1 is definitely the way to go in that match. It'll get you more points overall. Now of course, Red Skull, one of the best domino counters, one of the fastest domino counters, but it's not saying much at this point because every single tech champion they release is a domino counter nowadays, and this should be a good thing. But honestly, man, like, domino's kind of falling off. They're kind of ruining domino with all the counters they're releasing. Not only is every single new tech champion a domino counter, there's Deathless Thanos now as well, who counters her really well. And more people are discovering that Longshot is a great domino counter. That's no longer a celestial secret, that's more of a celestial fact now. But hey, gotta give Red Skull some credit. He's definitely one of the fastest, if not the fastest domino counter available as a 7-star. If Nimrod was a 7-star, he'd be the fastest. I mean, she would die in a single special 2. A special 2 would be overkill. But he's definitely top 3 fastest domino counters. I'd say he's faster than Prowler, I think. Definitely more reliable than Prowler. But they're both a similar speed. They're both great domino counters, so don't take that out of context. I'm not trying to diss Prowler. Now we got this Kindred though. Red Skull's actually pretty annoying and pretty great for Kindred at the same time. He has that power burn, so it's annoying to push Kindred to his special attacks, which means it'll be annoying to pause Kindred's charges. It's really easy to take degen damage in that matchup if you don't play it right. But on the other hand, Red Skull is very tanky, so taking those special attacks on the block is not going to do too much chip damage to you. In general, Red Skull is really tanky. You know, he has one of the highest block proficiencies in the game. And so yeah, you're really not taking much chip damage with Red Skull at all. He's a great counter to Mystic defenders in general. He's actually Nullify immune, which I think they mainly added for defense, because I don't think they wanted Mystic champions destroying him on defense because he had a load of armor up buffs. But it's really useful on attack as well. It makes him a great counter to Mystic defenders like Man-Thing or Longshot. He does gain the dexterity buff and a unstoppable buff of the special 2, so Mystic Dispersion can be kind of annoying, but he has that power drain to keep it in check. Now we got Mr. Sinister. And another piece of Red Skull's utility, he has a very easy access to heal block. Probably one of the best access to heal blocks in the entire game. All you have to do is land a heavy attack. You don't even have to do that in this matchup though. You can just let the damage over time kill Mr. Sinister, but he should have really landed a heavy attack. It would have made this fight a bit faster, but it's calm, it's blessed. He can still do the fight perfectly without landing the heavy attacks. And this node in Battlegrounds is Limber. That's the node where your parry duration gets decreased every time you parry. So it can be really annoying to land heavy attacks in this meta. I wish I could showcase how this guy does on defense a little bit, because honestly, like, I'm low-key scared of fighting a rank 4 Red Skull. I feel like he'd be so tanky if you don't get a good counter to him. I feel like so many champions would just time out against him. I feel like you ain't getting that guy down without a good counter. Got that Sinister down in 45 seconds. Could have been about 5 seconds faster if he applied the heal block and if it was a bit of an easier Battlegrounds meta. But now we have this Bishop fight. Now what he should have done in this Bishop fight is relied on his power drain to keep Bishop's power low and spammed his special wands. What he does do though, I can fully respect this. He just goes for the nuke. Now, of course, when you apply shocks to Bishop, you're going to take some damage, but bro clearly doesn't care. He's just going for the nuke here, and I full on respect it. You can get this fight down in around 60 seconds, I would guess, with the spam special 1 method, or he could have even gone for a special 3. The special 3 actually completely power drains the opponent. That would make the fight a lot longer though, and we're going to see the special 1 spam method in this Onslaught fight. You really don't want to be using special 2s against Onslaught. He takes no shock damage and he's going to apply a ton of neuroshocks to you, which means you're probably going to die. This fight definitely could have been a bit faster if he got some better Onslaught AI, but Onslaught AI is more times bad than it is good, so yeah, this is just a realistic showcase, if anything. When do you ever get good Onslaught AI, bro? It's like a 2% chance, a 1% chance. It's such a low chance that you get good Onslaught AI. His AI is actually probably top 3 worst AIs in the game. He's probably number 1 in all fairness, being real. People learned how to fight Onslaught. People got used to him, so Kabam was like, oh, you learn how to fight the new big bad defender? Well, you can't learn to fight this unpredictable AI, bitches. But this is the last fight of the video. One little fact about this fight is that Red Skull's signature ability actually gives him energy resistance, and neuroshocks are actually energy damage. So that's the reason he's a good Onslaught counter, somewhat of a good Onslaught counter. You're really not going to take much neuroshock damage because of that energy resistance. But if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. If you want to send me some rank 4 gameplay so I can make a showcase, I'll put the link to my Discord server in the comments. Just hit me up in the rank 4 gameplay server. Hope you all enjoyed. See you in the next video.